Today, we will explore a topic that I am sure will interest many of you: how to detox your mind and stop overthinking. Does it sound familiar? Often, our minds are crowded with incessant thoughts, worries, and doubts that prevent us from fully living in the present. But don't worry, because today I will present 8 simple strategies inspired by the wisdom of Stoicism and the fascinating stories of Greek mythology that will help you clear your mind and find inner peace. Imagine being like Perseus, who bravely confronts Medusa, a creature whose gaze can turn anyone to stone. In this case, Medusa represents our negative and overwhelming thoughts. Like Perseus, we can learn to use tools and strategies to face and overcome these thoughts. Each strategy we will explore today is rooted in Stoic philosophy and enriched with stories of goddesses, heroines, and figures from Greek mythology. We will examine how to apply them in daily life, why they work, and how they can transform our way of thinking. Are you ready to embark on this journey towards a freer and more serene mind? Let's begin. The first strategy is to focus on what we can control. Think of Atalanta, the heroine famous for her speed and determination. Despite challenges posed by gods and men, she focused on her own skills and choices, instead of complaining about obstacles beyond her control. Stoicism teaches that much of our suffering comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. Why is this important? Because by focusing on what we can actually influence, our actions, thoughts, and reactions, we reduce anxiety and stress. How to apply it? When you find yourself worrying about something, ask yourself if it is within your control. If it isn't, try to accept it and direct your energy toward what you can change. The second strategy is to practice mindfulness of the present moment. Be inspired by Iris, the messenger of the gods and personification of the rainbow, who travels between heaven and earth carrying important messages. Iris symbolizes the bridge between distraction and presence. Being mindful means living here and now, without being dragged by regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. Why does it work? Because it reduces unnecessary thoughts and allows us to fully appreciate every moment. How to apply it? Dedicate a few minutes each day to meditation, or simply focus on your breathing. Notice the details around you without judging them. The third strategy is to accept emotions without judgment. Think of Psyche, the mortal who faced arduous trials to be reunited with her beloved Eros. Through her journey, she learned to face her complex emotions without being overwhelmed by them. The Stoics did not promote the elimination of emotions, but the acceptance and understanding of them. Why is this important? Because resisting emotions can amplify them, while accepting them allows us to process them in a healthy way. How to apply it? When you experience an intense emotion, acknowledge it without judging yourself. Ask yourself what it is trying to communicate to you. The fourth strategy is to cultivate wisdom through continuous learning. Take inspiration from Apollo, the god of knowledge, music, and prophecy. Apollo represents the relentless pursuit of truth and understanding. Wisdom is one of the cardinal virtues of Stoicism. Why does it work? Because a mind engaged in learning has less room for negative and obsessive thoughts. How to apply it? Read books that inspire you, take courses, or engage in discussions with people who intellectually stimulate you. Every new piece of knowledge enriches your mind. The fifth strategy is to practice moderation and balance. Reflect on Dionysus, the god of wine and ecstasy, who represents both pleasure and the danger of excesses. The ancients taught that even good things can be harmful if not measured with wisdom. Moderation helps prevent stress caused by excess. Why is this important? Because balancing work, rest, and leisure keeps the mind healthy and reduces anxiety. How to apply it? Establish healthy routines, balancing your daily activities. Listen to your body and mind to know when it's time to slow down. The sixth strategy is to seek the company of positive people. Think of Jason's circle of friends and companions in the quest for the Golden Fleece. Together, the Argonauts overcame obstacles that would have been impossible to face alone. Relationships deeply influence our mental state. Why does it work? Because surrounding ourselves with people who support and inspire us reduces stress and promotes well-being. How to apply it? Evaluate your relationships and spend time with those who support and encourage you. Distance yourself, if possible, from negative or toxic influences. The seventh strategy is to embrace change as a natural part of life. The story of Persephone, who spends part of the year in the underworld and part on Earth, symbolizes the natural cycles of change and rebirth. Stoicism teaches that change is inevitable, and resisting it causes suffering. Why is this important? Because by accepting change, we reduce the anxiety related to uncertainty and become more adaptable. How to apply it? When facing a transition, big or small, try to see it as an opportunity. Reflect on what you can learn from it. The eighth and final strategy is to practice gratitude and generosity. Be inspired by Hecate, goddess of crossroads and choices, who often helped those who were lost or in difficulty. Gratitude and generosity not only improve our mood, but also strengthen social bonds. Why does it work? Because focusing on what we have and sharing with others reduces attention to our problems and promotes positive feelings. How to apply it? Show gratitude to the people around you and look for opportunities to help others. Even small gestures can make a big difference. In conclusion, these 8 strategies, inspired by the wisdom of Stoicism and the timeless stories of Greek mythology, offer practical tools to detox the mind and stop overthinking. By focusing on what we can control, practicing mindfulness, accepting emotions, cultivating wisdom, maintaining balance, surrounding ourselves with positivity, embracing change, and practicing gratitude and generosity, we can transform our mental state. Remember that, like the heroes and goddesses of ancient stories, we have the strength and courage within us to face life's challenges. The key is to apply these principles to our daily lives, one step at a time. So, are you ready to put these strategies into practice and embark on your journey toward a more serene and free mind? Remember that every great journey begins with a small step. If you found these strategies helpful and want to continue your journey toward a more mindful and serene life, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications by clicking the bell so you don't miss the upcoming videos filled with wisdom inspired by Stoicism and Greek mythology. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it with friends and family who might benefit from it. Thank you for your support and for spending this time with us. Together, we continue to explore the wisdom of the ancients to live a fuller and more satisfying life.